Hey folks, welcome back to Pine Badger Outdoors. Today, it's a little late in the afternoon, it's 1:30, but we get out to our little camping spot. It's the same one as last week there. But today, we rode out through the woods in our little wheeler. So later on, I'll take you for a little walk and I'll show you where I came in. I'm going to get around and set up camp right here. I'm going to go with a little bit of different configuration, than last week. So if you guys got nothing to do for a little while, stay tuned and we'll set up the tent. And yeah, we'll cut some wood. We had some wood left from last week, so that's a bonus. So if you guys got nothing to do, stay tuned and we'll have ourselves a nice little hot tent camp. Thanks a lot, guys. That's a big tree came down in the windstorm, guys. So yeah, it's 20 after 4. And this really, really gentle snow is coming down. And this is the hill I came up, well, where I drove in with the wheeler. I can walk in if you guys want. Take a little tour. Show you the setup. I did bring a milk crate full of gas station nubby wood you buy in the gas station. And I'm glad I did, because even though my stash piles are up here, they're not really the driest. We're in here quite a ways. I bumbled in with the little wheeler. Made a coffee. Yummy. So we cut a little wood with the saw, because my piles are getting depleted. But I'm so happy to be here with the wheeler. I mean, you can see the tracks. It drove right in through here. So yeah, I didn't get up here till late, because today's my first day off, and I admit I did sleep a few hours this morning. I went home, I was tired, so I didn't wake up till 11:30. So anyways, it's 20 after 4, and I've had a fire for a while, and I was just checking the piles, getting what I could here and there, and I cut a little bit more. So basically our little camp is right in the same spot it was on the Winter Wonderland camp, except I came in this way instead of down there in the gully. And the little wheeler sitting there cammed in. And basically what we did today, we just reversed everything. On the last camp, the chimney was on this side over here. So we just reversed it. We got the little Yuko candle. And I know you'd never make this out, but it is 0 Celsius, guys. That's just a little cheap one, and it is really, really good. But anyways, Jesus, that coffee's hard to put down, guys. Wow, is it ever freaking warm in here? I'm just gonna put the camera down here for a second. Yeah, it is cozy in here, guys. So, I will admit, tonight, before too long, we're going to make some lunch. Now, let's do a little experiment. There, I hope that's suitable for later. Oh yeah, it's cozy in here, guys. Holy. This thing says 67. This is the little CO2. But see, that's the thing, this is in Fahrenheit. I have no way to change it to Celsius. So anyways, it's nice and warm. It is warm. So, I think we'll take off the old Batman belt. And I just wanted to walk you guys in and give you the little tour of everything and how it looks. We got the stove going good today. I was kind of worried there for a while, but the fan is blowing some really nice air, and I took some round stuff from, which I'm hoping it'll dry. And I might even try to scavenge some more wood here and there. But she's pretty cozy, eh guys? Tonight I got a nice little lunch on the menu, and I didn't forget anything. It's right here. So we're going to do a little cooking. Nothing too over the top, but I think it's going to be pretty freaking tasty. So yeah, that's what we're going to do. I think I am going to go look for some more wood, because I'm not really overly comfortable with this amount. And the next time I bring you guys back, I will cook us up some lunch. And I think it's going to be pretty freaking tasty, if I do say so myself. So yeah, check back with you guys in a bit. Thanks a lot for coming along with me, guys. This is a nice one. I'm freaking warm. .68. Okay guys, I'll check back with you later. We'll have ourselves a nice little meal. Hey guys, it is 20 to 6. And I hope this helps. Because I brought the wheeler, I brought that ring light. So, for the record, it is 77 Fahrenheit in here. And we're just getting ready to cook ourselves a little lunch. It's so friggin' warm in here. It's only 0 outside, Celsius. I know I'm using 2 different scales, but this thing only reads in Fahrenheit, and there's no way to switch it because there's only an on and off function, which is kind of strange. So anyways, yeah, we've got that going. We've got the external battery on the camera, and it's toasty warm in here. But like I said, it's only about 0 Celsius outside, so I've got a pretty good little menu going tonight, I think. I did bring in some fir boughs, so I stopped stumbling on this strap. There's a strap that goes from the A-frame in the bottom of this tent. Sorry guys, dry heat. And yeah, I stumbled on it, so I put some fir boughs on it. So, I did order a little titanium pot set, and it was after I ordered this that one of my viewers left me a comment about this Pathfinder stainless skillet, and this, I think this was around 70 bucks for the set. But I did order the skillet anyway, so maybe by the time we do a camp together, a cookout together, the next one, it'll come. That one there is slow on Amazon. But anyways, I had ordered this little kit first, and it sure does got a baby little frying pan. And I did retire the, oh frig, I can't remember the name of it now. Frig, I don't know. I can't remember the name. Anyways, I'm not always going to bring this whole set, but I've been using this one, this little guy right here, the boil water. Works really good. So yeah. And I keep my little spoon in there. So, on the menu tonight, guys, let's get some relish here. And this is butter, which I don't know if I'm going to use yet or not. These are just buns, hamburger buns. And this is donair meat, so whenever that thing gets too warm. So yeah, okay. Yes. Now guys, I did bring a little fry pan, or not a fry pan, sorry, a little pan, and because I do have a set of those. So, what we're going to do is, I hope the light is good enough, guys, because this is the best I got. We are going to have us some of this. And it's not green. So now, I don't know but how much of this we're actually going to fry, but we're going to warm it up at least. Whoa, like fans there, dummy. Oh my God, you can smell toast. Yes, sir. My viewers, one of my viewers that left a comment about the skillet, he left a comment about these being super fast when they heat, so you have to be careful. So I thank him for that comment because, or yeah, I would have never knew this. I don't think I'm going to toast any more buns. Yummy. Alright. There we go. So, oh yeah, look at that. Beauty. Yeah. That's a really quick one, guys. Nice quick meal in the woods. I don't think I'm going to toast the next one though. Kind of weird. Well, it's not weird. I mean, I'm just not really fully used to titanium, I guess. How light it is. Yeah, delicious. So yeah, this one, remember to put some relish. So yeah, we've had a good day today, guys. It was a busy afternoon. Well, busy afternoon. I mean, how can I say steady afternoon? This is really good. yeah. Took my boots off to dry. I'm sorry guys, but this is really good. So, I'll bring you back in a bit once I'm done yanking on these things. Quick and easy, guys. I'll bring you guys back in a bit. Thanks. Well, guys, that was a nice lunch. Nice lunch. Now I'll have a little dessert. Laura bar. So yeah, that was a really good lunch. I admit tonight I left the chair outside. Fire and easy. So yeah, it's been pretty relaxing, that's for sure. Just brought the little 0-degree bag. It must be, well, it's 0. I've read the little thermometer outside. So I know, like, you know, for some of you folks that might be, you know, super cold, depending on, I guess, where you're from in the world. You know, for us, 0's just right nice. Celsius. And I don't know if I mentioned it, but I put on some fresh socks when I put on the Badger booties. Oh yeah. And there is nothing that feels any better. At the end of the day, get settled, there's a fresh pair of socks. I don't know what it is, it just... My other ones didn't seem wet, but as soon as you put these ones on, flick these candles, one up for the Yuko. And I didn't buy it that long ago, but I think, geez, I checked, it's pretty expensive, isn't it? So I went out around earlier, banked everything up. Cleaned up the frying pan. Small little thing, but I guess I like it because, you know, it's kind of deep. And for the record, it's perfect size for a grilled cheese. That's another good snack out here. Simple and easy. Yeah, I'm hoping this light is enough. That one seems to be the brightest, so. And I tied it up there with a string, so it's kind of makes you. Yuko is running, it's not even hardly measuring, so I figured probably around midnight that'll go out. But I'm pretty confident with that round wood. I got lots of wood for tonight. To be honest with you. So yeah, 2 camps back to back, one after the other. Last weekend I went out, and that's the Winter Wonderland hot tent camp. And I don't know what this one's going to be named yet. I mean, it's no big snow or blizzards or anything like that. It's just us out enjoying some severe heat in this little wood stove. Because at 0, I mean, that thing is just pretty much had to close down and still. But that's okay, because I was worried for a while. The wood seemed like pretty damp, you know, because it still was out under a piece of plastic. So I think what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to take advantage of this heat. I can sleep much today. I'm just going to lay here and enjoy the glow of the fire. Oh. So, okay, guys, I'll bring you guys back in a bit later. Thank you guys for your time. Well, good morning, guys. Sitting here, just rolling out of our bunk. We had a nice warm night last night. Temperature must have stayed. I don't know. It wasn't too cold outside, that's for sure, because 77 in here. But I did keep the fire going pretty good last night. I'd wake up, and I'd put a stick on it. So all in all, the wood burnt really good that I brought. Well, in the bucket, I'm going to leave it here. And I see it snowing just a tiny, tiny little bit. I went out earlier. Maybe take you guys for a walk this morning. Oh, it's 8:30. Late start, eh? Sleep good when you're dry and warm. And I do have some nice socks to put on this morning. Well, I put them on yesterday, last night before bed, really. And I do find this pouch I told you guys about, I bought off Amazon. It's freaking handy to set up tent stakes, because I use those great big long ones, those Chinese ones. And even though some of them are broke, the little things fly off of them. They're still, you don't bend them, and they're really good tent stakes. So I put some of them in here when I get to location, and that little hammer that I use, it fits right in this pouch. And I also use it to gather kindling and shit like that. It's pretty handy though. And in here, I carry my headlight. And this is a good multi-tool. It's an old military pouch, but this is the Gerber. And I think this is what they carry in the Canadian Forces. Still. I could be wrong with that, guys. But anyways, yeah, we had a really, really, really nice night. And no issues. I did hear some coyotes about, oh shit, probably, I don't know, around 12:30 and 1:30, somewhere's in there. I heard them out back. They were a long ways away though. I mean, everything sounds close at night until you get used to it. But yeah, they were a ways away. No danger. That's good. So I had 1 free and 1 left. And I had 1 apple cider, hot apple cider. The only downside to this little titanium pot set that I got is there's no lids. So I think we're going to use our last bit of heat here in the stove. To heat us up some water. I put this tin foil here yesterday. That's my garbage. I do have a garbage bag as always, guys. One nice thing about using the same spots, if you use your same spots, you know, I believe in what Steve Waltz, I call him the king of stealth camping. He's a Canadian. Anyways, he always picks up garbage, you know, to a certain extent. Every time he goes, he picks somebody else's garbage. But one nice thing about using your own spots is, well, if you keep it clean, you only lug as you use it, right? I guess that really makes it a real stealth camping spot. If nobody's coming in behind you to leave garbage. This has been some good little stove, guys. We've had many fires in this baby. That's, I guess, the new section of pipe. Well, it's not new anymore. The 6-foot section I bought, it worked out pretty good. There is a difference in the gauge, though, in the thickness of it all, because I do believe that this one is more. It's more thick than the other one, I think. It seems like it. So yeah, we're going to make up a coffee. Well, I did make up a coffee. I'm going to make up a apple cider, get dressed slowly. Let me know, guys, what you think about this ring light. I've used it before. Just not much, because it's not that it's heavy at all. It's not the weight of it, it's just the, it's bulky. Unexpected trip to bring the wheeler, guys. I mean, really. 6th, 7th of January to run a 2-wheel drive wheeler in the woods. Excuse myself, guys. I'm sorry. I'm just hearing my skivvies. You hear me talk about my skivvies. But, yeah, shit. If you really want to know, this is me in the mornings. I am a very slow person to move in the morning in the bush. I am not that guy you see on TV up at the crack of dawn. No, no. I don't sleep all day. But I am up a lot. Um, through the night. I'm not up. I just, if I got a hot tent, I use it. And I did, guys, for the record, I could see this wasn't going to last again, and it wasn't cold at all in here. And like I said before, this is something I bought off Amazon, and it works because even if it gets too hot in here, it sounds an alarm or what it feels too hot. So it's about 70 degrees Fahrenheit here. But what I had to do with this last night, I brought the little USB, and basically this is how I run that light. It's one of these battery banks. So I just bled it off onto, and here's another little trick. This is out of my sleeping bag. In the foot box of my sleeping bag, again, I used a hot pack, an 18-hour hot pack, but I also, instead of putting one down by my kidneys, I put it in the battery bag. And I will admit that one was done this morning, where this one is still giving a little bit of heat, but that one was in my sleeping bag. So yeah, this does take a special little cord. But that's the beauty of those power banks. But even those power banks, you got to keep them, you know. So I decided, well, geez, I'm going to try just a hand warmer. And it does seem to work pretty good, guys, actually. For now, anyways. But it helps make the batteries last, you know. So that's how I was running the light, and I recharged this a bit. And I don't know if I told you guys, I had a pretty good guesstimation that candle would go out around 12, and sure enough, honestly, I was up around 12 o'clock, and sure enough, that was the time when it just started to flicker a little bit. Yeah, so it's kind of cool. I always have some right here. These are like 40 bucks now, I think, for like, shit, I could be wrong when I'm saying this, but it's almost 40 bucks, or the high end of 30 for, shit, I don't even know, 11? Correct me if I'm wrong. I looked a little while ago. I did buy 2 boxes when they were cheaper. Shit, I thought I got 3, 6, 9 candles for, I don't know. Don't bring me quoting because I'm probably quoting wrong. But I could have swore it was a 9-pack for, maybe it was $17. But anyways, they're way more than that right now. And that's not the fancy ones, that's just the regular. Great believer in my dry bags, guys. I got some really nice ones off Amazon. The yellow ones I use, those are like paper thin, really, really nice. These are the old heavy duty ones, more vinyl. This is an Ozark Trail. And I love those because they're heavier than the little yellow ones. And I love them for food bags. Hanging food bags in the tree or whatever. Waterproof. Weatherproof, basically, right? You know, guys, I think I'm going to do a little experiment. Next time I'm up here in a tent. You tell me if this is something. They say these candles right here, that one of these Yukos will give off 1900 BTUs. So, I think I'm going to leave this in one of my stash piles because it's already sealed from the dollar store. So what's here? 4, 8, 16, 32 4-hour tea candles. So I'm definitely going to store these where it's dry. And I think the next time we come, I'm going to light them all around the perimeter. Like, you know, within a safe height, of course, and see if that can help us a little bit. I definitely won't rely on it, but just for fun. Something to try. Change it up once in a while. Because that's the thing, you know, when we hot tent together, we camp together, I know I do chat, and you either like that or you don't, I guess. But I've always said, you know, camping videos, guys, if I want to be honest with you, I mean, how many ways can you change a tire? On your car or truck, how many ways can you change a tire? So you see, camp videos are camp videos, right, guys? Unless something out of the ordinary happens, a fail, you know, out of the ordinary crap. Well, unless that happens, I've always said it like that. How many ways can you change a tire? So I do try to keep it interesting and fresh, you know, as much as I can, guys. I enjoy making my little videos, actually. I think big thing now is, you know, depression, things like that, eh? Because the world still ain't quite straightened out in my mind. And I'd like to thank you guys for that. I think you guys, excuse me, I really think you guys helped me with that a lot, for me. And what I mean by that is, I'm always trying to think about the next little camp, or I'm always trying to think of, you know, what can I do, or how can I get there? Now, I mean, I'm talking winter time, and geez, Mother Nature's worked out with me this year for the most part. To be able to get the wheeler up here, like I said, this time of the year. But yeah, I think it's helped me so I don't get depressed, because I'm always looking forward to the next camp. But yeah, it's hard to keep up coming with new stuff, you know. Like I said, hot tenting is hot tenting, you know. I mean, you guys, if you watch my channel, you pretty much know my drill. I mean, I don't really make things made for TV either. Crude. Honest, though. Honest. I'm not trying to sell you anything. I am a creator. YouTube creator, I feel. I am not an influencer. If I show you something I buy, you know, because if you guys, any hobby you have, if you're a mechanic, how many new tools do you keep buying? Or newer tools, or, you know, if you're a guy with a boat, or whatever, wheelers, it's always the same, right? Well, us camping guys, we're always fricking around with new little trinkets and gadgets, and I'm sure it's the same for everybody. But I'm not trying to sell you any of it. I buy all of it with my money, and I always let you guys know, you know, I paid for this. Because someday, if companies want to send me things, hey, I'll accept anything they want to send me, but it's got to be, you know, how I am, kind of fair and kind of true. I believe I am anyways. I would never lie, say something's good and a working man go pay for it, or a working person, sorry. I'd never try to sell you a leaky tent. There it is. Well, guys, remember how I was saying the little covers didn't have no lids? Well, look. Look at that fangled thing. When it comes to certain gear, I don't try it at home. Pots and pans is one. It's light, okay, it's small, okay, let's take it. The UCO candle, that's another thing, like I said, guys. I just give you my opinion on things, you know, guys. That don't mean it's right, that don't mean it's wrong. That's just me. Say like my grandmother would say, that's my 2 cents worth. admit, guys, I like this little pot pan set here. I really, really do. I'm glad I ordered it. I would probably only carry these two, like the pan and this little guy. But for what space it takes, I mean, this is 1,000 mil. There she goes. Yeah, man, I really like this. I like the thickness of it. And like I said yesterday, last night, one of my viewers did leave me a comment, rather than buy titanium because the price of it, he says, you know, you're better off with this Ranger, oh no, sorry, Pathfinder skillet, stainless steel. So I looked it up on Amazon and it was 67 bucks for this skillet. And this whole set here, maybe this was 67. I don't know anyways. It was, yeah, that's what it was. This whole set was only a few dollars more, about $20 more than the actual skillet. But I ordered the stainless steel skillet anyway. Thank you for your input to the channel. Just because I do this, man, I bubble my way through too, right? No expert, never met one yet. But I take advice. Another thing I like about these pots, guys, look how nice it pours. Whereas the other one I had, well, the other one I have, it doesn't, it really doesn't pour well. It really doesn't pour well. These ones do, and there's no lip on them. They just user-friendly, I guess. But I will bring the skillet out, guys, when it comes in the mail on Amazon. Holy, this smells good. Hot apple cider. Sometimes I do that even when I don't want hot water. If I'm bored or something, I just to put some steam in the air because wood is super dry. Heat, and I get stuffy. Waka, that's hot. Yeah. Bound something voyage. So yeah, guys, we're gonna just, you know, it's 8:45 now. I think I'm gonna just have a couple little crackers and cheese. And pack up the wheeler and head her back down the hill. Hill. Ow, that was really dumb. Anyways, yeah, head her down the mountain there. And put another one in the books. This was really nice, guys. I was enjoying, like, I don't know. Some of them is just super relaxing, you know? This was one. So yeah, I don't know what's the next camp going to be, guys. Winter camp, obviously, but we've been lucky because this is 2 up on the mountain in 2 weeks, so that's pretty cool. Do you hear that? That's a snowplow. First time I ever heard that when I was in the bush, and it just freaked me right out, right? It's the snowplow. Took me a while before it clued in. Yeah, that's not too bad at all, guys. 70 bucks. So, you know, leave me some comments about the little tea candles if you want me to try that. Hey, what we got to lose, right? They claim a 1 candle is 1900 BTU. We could just strategically pace them. I don't think it would heat us for the night or anything. But I won't say that I don't think it wouldn't be noticeable, because I think it would be noticeable difference. Because I think that's why I've never really had condensation in my tents, guys. Because I've always had this thing, like even before I had the Yuko, I mean, if you watch my videos, if you watch the channel, I'd always have like a 24-hour, 48-hour candle, excuse me, from the dollar store. It's not because I was scared of the dark, it's just a habit I had. One small candle glow in the tent. Even when I used the Iron Wall Smoky Hut. It's just when you open your eyes, you got a little, you know, you got reference, right? You got a small glow in there. And I think that's why, because the carbon monoxide and the, you know, the heat from the candle, I think that's why. I mean, I know this one's canvas. We didn't have too much wind, though. That was nice. It was pretty cool. Oh, in case I forgot, guys. Top of the morning to you. Jesus, I'm rude, eh? Sitting in the woods, in my skivvies, bare feet, in the woods, in the middle of the woods. That's pretty cool. I think the boots are plenty dry too. So yeah, guys. Take you guys out around before we leave, and I'll get a little bit of footage for you. Rape? No. That's just one of my new latest little gadgets, guys. It's a Tesla lighter, plasma. mention anything. That's what I was doing with it on this trip. Waterproof, windproof, no fuel. Okay, what do we got here? Yeah, so that's what we're gonna do, guys. We're gonna think of a new camp. I don't know, it'll probably be a couple weeks though before I get out on a camp again, because this is 2 back-to-back. That's pretty cool. And they're both with the conifer. Maybe next time when I do one, I'll bring out the iron wall, just for something different. And I won't use the legs on the cot. Try that. Because nowadays, I think from now on, that's why I put the money into this cot. I think I'm going to just use the cot. It's so much easier on my back. Even if the cot doesn't sit well, I sleep well. So anyway, guys, until next time, I sure do appreciate your time and hanging out with me to listen to my foolishness. So until next time, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our little channel, guys. Click the like button, dislike, leave us some comments. Until next time, guys, keep on camping with the Badger. Thanks a lot, guys. I got a little bit of snow overnight, guys. Walking around. Those are the tent stakes I use, those spikes. And I used a bungee cord over there. Just because I had one on the wheeler. Quite a bit of room in there for one guy. But anyways, I think it's Saturday today. I am going to go get my grandkids, 2 of them, and go see the baby. He's there today, I believe. So I'll go see Lane for a bit, and then go get Axel and Sophia. For probably a sleepover tonight. I did a sleepover with you guys last night. There's some trees over here. This is a nice little spot, though. And the road is out through there and around the turn. So anyway, guys, we had a nice meal. And I'm going to load up. And it's about 3 below 0 Celsius. -3, whatever. So anyway, guys, I'm going to just pack up camp here. call it a day. So, until next time, guys. I know I said it once, but I'll say it again, just in case I didn't, but I'm pretty sure I did. Keep on camping with the badger, guys. Thank you.